there and welcome to Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Today I've got another beautiful project from Heather Forgan over at Stamp with Nellie. Today is making a cute little book style gift box, she's called it, and she's given all the pieces all ready to go, and I've got paper instructions here sat in front of me. Hopefully I can follow along without getting anything wrong, because it seems like there's lots of pieces and hoping for the best outcome here. So we've got 4 pieces of DSP, 2 pieces of ribbon, 2 pieces of white cardstock, and a piece of Petunia Pop cardstock. And there was a 1 or 2 little what have they called? They are called let's find them. They are the 24 to 26 in colour resin dots, is the words I was looking for. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the instructions, and we're doing this quite quickly on the fly. So this is going to be one half of the inside of the box, so we need to make 2 of these. And let's see how this goes. Right, so I have diagrams of which bits to cut and which bits to leave, and which bits need decorating. Right, so let's do our cutting first with our nice shiny new scissors. Make sure I'm holding this up the right way before I go and cut. So I'm going to do a slight notch here and a slight notch here. Then this end we're going to do the same there. And we're going to take both of these 2 corners out. If we do this at an angle, that will notch that one down there. So here we go. Then these 3 here are coming off completely. And then this one here we're going to notch either side. There and there. But no, until now I haven't actually looked at this kit. I just pulled the instructions out and I thought, oh, that looks pretty, let's do that one. So check that I'm holding this right. So we need to cut straight down here and then give this a slight notch, and then a slight notch this side. This one's going to be cut out, and then we need a slight notch here too. So there we go, like so. And then the bottom we need to notch this one like so, and then this one we're leaving pretty straight, so we'll just carefully cut those notches out. And then this side we're going to leave straight and notch this one. Right, so let's get rid of all these little bits of rubbish. Straight in the bin. And let's do the second one while we're doing the cutting. Then we can make sure we do the exact same again, like so. notch that one. So that side, that's the same as that one. And now let's do the bottom. So we're going to leave that straight, notch that one, leave that straight, notch that one, leave that one straight, notch that one, notch there, and notch there. Carefully pull that corner. There we go, we've got 2 of those. And then get rid of all these bits of rubbish. Straight in the bin. Half those missed, but they'll do. Right, so fold and burnish all of the score lines on the white cards. So let's give these all a good fold. Right, let's just going to stick DSP to this one. Let's just double check which piece of DSP that is. I feel like that's going to be the right, there should be 3 different sizes here, I think. So we've got, yep, those 2, so they are, so the 1 3/8. So that's, those 2 are the box fronts, that is the box spine, and then these 2, oh, hang on, so we've got 1 3/8. So the 2 that are 1 1/2, so the slightly wider ones, are for the cover. So let's pop those to one side. Then we've got 1 that's slightly taller, so that will be the spine. So yeah, these 2 here are the box fronts, and I love Petunia Pop, so we're going with the Petunia Pop here. So we're going to glue that one down on both of them. So 1 here and 1 here, I think. Yeah, don't want to get this wrong because I really like this box, so I want to make sure I get this right. So let's glue these 2 down. Like so. That's one. Let's do the other one. This box is so pretty that I feel like this is one I'm going to redo with another suite or project maybe in a few months' time. I didn't even fold this one yet. Let's fold all these edges while it's sticking. There we go. So then, important step, before you assemble the box, use the punch to create a thumb tab, but not on the DSP panel. Right, I don't have the punch, she says, so I'm going to pull out my little circle punch. So this is the 1 3/4 punch. It's probably going to be way too big, but we just want to take the smallest little bit off, and I need to make sure none of my flaps are in the way, so I don't want to be taking bits out of those. So there we go, tiniest little bit out of the middle there. Let's do that on this one as well. Make sure we're not taking the DSP or pulling off any flaps. There we go. Add glue to the side tab and adhere to the back of the first panel. Right, so we're going to basically fold it in half, glue along here, and then stick that down like that. It's early in the morning, I've only just dropped the kids to school, so instructions are not my strong point right now. So like so. Like that. So we're going to pop it up and we're going to sandwich our flaps. We're going to put the back one in first, just because that's how I like to get things done. A little bit of glue on there. Carefully pop that down. A bit on each flap. You don't need much because as soon as you press down hard it will spread. So, and very kindly in here we've got tea lights, because tea lights are going to be going inside this box. So I'm going to pop 2 of my tea lights in now to weigh down the bottom and close my box up, so I can leave it stood up so it glues the bottom nicely. And now we're going to assemble our second one. So we're going to fold along here again, glue, come on glue, don't give up on me now. Got so many glues on the go, but they're all nearly run out, so constantly switching between about 3 glue. Oh, that one feels like a reasonably new one. We'll have you. You won't let me down. I must have just got stuck halfway through a project and those two were not cooperating, so I opened a new one. So there we go. Give that a good rub along there to make sure it's sealed properly. I'm going to pop it up, and again we're going to put our back flap down first with a little bead of glue along there and a dot on each flap like so, like that. Pop those flaps down, sandwich your flaps, and then I'm going to find my other 2 tea lights. Come, 1, 2, flaps in, close that. There we go. Stand that one up as well so it's got the weight at the bottom. And then we're going to look at so to prepare the cover, fold and burnish the score lines. Add tear and tape to the front and back sections to secure your ribbons. So I'm going to look closely at this. So Heather's put the ribbon underneath the DSP. Yeah, under the DSP rather than under the white boxes when we assemble. So the ribbons then will be attached along here, I think, like so. So I don't have tear and tape, but I've got some double-sided sticky tape here, which will do the exact same. So I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Put a little bit there. I'm going to sandwich my ribbon in the tape because I find that's what works best. I'm going to get those frayed edges off, otherwise they'll be peeking out like so. And then we're going to put another bit of tape just over that so it holds it extra good. Give that a really good rub down, and I'm going to leave that. No, I'm not going to leave that piece on because otherwise my DSP might start lifting. I'm going to peel that off. I'm going to I'm going to find my piece first, and so the skinnier one's going to be for the thing, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to put a tiny bead of glue, put on the paper actually just around the edge. Like so. So just around the edge like this. And then I'm going to add my DSP down. There we go. Like so. I'm going to fold this side down and do the same this side. So, like that. Peel. Don't put the ribbon too close to the edge of this side. Or this time, should I say. Because it was a little bit close to the other side. Give that a really good rub down, so make sure both layers of tape is stuck together. I don't know if that's what Heather meant, but I like to sandwich my tape when I'm adding ribbon, because I find that glue really doesn't work with ribbon. It doesn't hold it, and tape sandwiches it better. Right, let's get rid of these bits of rubbish that I'm throwing around everywhere. So then we're going to glue around the edge of this one. There we go. And we've got a stray bit of ribbon hanging out there. Let's make sure we hide him inside. There we go. So that's that bit so far. So then we've got the centre panel to put on. Like so. Do you like this paper? Petunia Pop is like my new favourite colour. And then it says add glue to the back of the internal boxes. Line up the sides of the bottom boxes with the score lines on the cover. There should be a gap at the top and bottom and outside edge only. Right, so basically we're going to stick our boxes like so. So they sit right up against the back, but I'm going to stand them like that actually, so I know they're going to be perfect how I want them. And I'm going to put the glue on the panels here. But you don't want to go too close to the edge, because remember you've got a border going round. But I'm going to be quite generous with my glue. Let's do both sides so I can shut it up like a book actually. Maybe you shouldn't put the glue on with the boxes in the middle. Maybe you should put the boxes on afterwards. Make sure you've got about the same amount of gap top and bottom. And then we're going to this time sandwich our boxes, not our flaps. Make sure they are perfect. Flush against the back, so you've got the edges, got an edge around the edges and the top and bottom, like so. I'm going to open it out, let those just sit for a second. Now we're going to take a look at what other little pieces we've got here. So we have got some of the pretty flowers. So this is Pretty in Pink. I think there's supposed to be another dot in here. Perhaps it's still in the bag, which is thrown off to the side at the moment. I will double check in a minute, but I've got my packet here so I can use one from my packet. So we're going to do the Just For You sentiment. Let's find that stamp set. I've been using this one quite a lot recently, so it seems to be out. See, I've been making happy birthday, just for you, may all your wishes come true. So May All Your Wishes Come True was a couple of days ago when I did my last video from Heather. So, and I haven't cleaned off this block. Let's just get a different block. Let's get a clean block. Oh, everything's falling down. Everything's falling down. Right, here we go. So Just For You. Then we're going to stamp in Petunia Pop as well. Pop those bits to the side a second. Make sure we've got the die cut up the right way. And then we go, just give that a quick little dab. That one is quite juicy, so it's brand new and I haven't used it that much, so get lots of extra ink unfortunately when I stamp. There we go, Just For You. Let's put that one up to the side as well so we don't get ink on everything. I'm going to put our little dot on. So, yeah. So we're going to put a big one there. Plastic stuck to me. And I'm going to put a little one of the Pretty in Pink, so you get two sizes, the big and the small. I'm just going to put a little Pretty in Pink one above it, just to tie those colours in. And then, you all know me, we're going to stick some dimensionals behind this, like so. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit of double-sided tape behind this, but I'm going to be putting it on the front of my box. I'm assuming this is going to be the front. Yeah, I like this better as the front. Yeah. So I'm going to put, let's see where our sentiment's going to go. I'm going to put a sentiment there. I have to put it a little bit lower than I planned. That's upside down, like that, like that, and like that. Yep. So I'm going to put my tape, squidge those up a little bit, tape just there. The pieces are just jumping around on me. Stick that one there. I just need to get a pokey tool because it'll bug me if there's a couple of the little centre bits stuck in it still. There we go. And then that one there. Just trying to stagger them at all different sizes, heights even. There we go, there's that. And then let's tie, or attempt to tie a nice little bow. So when I do bows, I tend to do bunny ears method when I'm crafting, because I find I get a more even bow at the end. There we go. Nice little bow and beautiful little box. So that's really cute. I'm really happy with that. I love it. Thank you, Heather. But yes, I'll give you a heads up now, Heather. I know you'll watch this video and I will be casing this project because I love it. It's so cute. So watch out, there'll be another one of these coming at some point with a different suite, or maybe just different papers and different colours we'll do it in. That's really, really cute. Thank you for watching and I hope you come back again soon. I do have one other little project for June from Heather, so I will be uploading that project in a few days time as well. But I've just got a mental couple of days now. We're going away for a few days and yeah, so videos should all still upload as normal because I've all got them scheduled, so nothing should change. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.